Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. We will begin in just a couple of minutes, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. I hope everyone is having a great day today. Happy Monday, happy beginning of the week. And let's get going. Second, you go away. And hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. You're here again, Monday. We're going to start a new week with a lot of energy. And I have good news because if you remember last Wednesday, we hit a wall with paddle and webhooks because I could not figure out why the call from the webhook to our application was hitting a, what was it, 403 error? But I figured it out. And it turns out it was my problem. Kinda. Thing is, I was looking at the wrong place in the documentation. And I'll see if I can circle and find my way back to how I found out. And it was so painful because literally 5 minutes after I ended the stream, I click a few links and miraculously, I found the right documentation for the webhooks. Turns out the secret key for the webhooks was not correct, and therefore we were hitting a 403 non-authorized call. And after I fixed that, then I made the transaction again, and 200 response. So yeah, I'm going to show you where did I find this information. And also, I realized that during the last few streams, I was pixelating my screen because I didn't want to show the API keys for, well, two things. The API key for ChatGPT or OpenAI, that one is real. So that one I won't be showing. But The API keys for paddle, it's just that's a sandbox environment, so it doesn't really matter. So I won't be pixelating those. That will allow me to move a little bit faster and not be worried about, oh, am I showing the wrong information, etc. So I will show you where. Let me see if I can find my way back because I don't even remember. It was like too fast. I think I went. Let me go right. Let me go and check real quick. So if I remember correctly, let's see. Must have been in paddle in the dashboard. Where was it? Head over here. Is this the sandbox? Yeah, test mode. Here we go. Nope, don't move that. Thank you. Let me see. Let me check if yeah. Sometimes OBS freezes, so I have to double check that. But yeah. Then I think what I did was I remember clicking on the documentation part here. And I went into webhooks, I think. Here, okay, this. Create a notification destination. The place that you have to go to get the, what is it? This secret key. It's under Paddle Developer Tools notifications. Remember that I mentioned when you look at the documentation for Paddle in Laravel, and they say, remember that you need to enable this and this and these events. And I was saying, but this event name doesn't match what I was seeing on their dashboard. It's because I wasn't looking at the right place. If we go and check that place right now, see, did this open a new window? Yes. If we go under developer tools, notifications, I created this. So this is the temporary URL for expose, but that is the webhook. And if you click on edit destination, the first time when you create it, you don't have the key. Once you create the webhook destination or notification, and you go into edit, then you get the secret key. And that's the value that you have to put in. What was the name of the key? Let me check. API keys, paddle, billable, configuring quick start. Where is the webhook part? Handling webhooks. Development. Where is the very fine webhook signatures? Here we go. So this key, paddle webhook secret, the value for that is this key right here. And I was using another key from another place that was not really the one. So as soon as I changed that, everything worked. And we're going to test it right now so that you can see it. But before that, I'm going to go into my .env file real quick. This is not the project. This is not the project. Let's go into TTS adds new. And real quick, I'm going to pixelate my screen for the last time because I just want to hide the OpenAI's key. That's the only one that I'm not going to show, but all the other keys from Paddle, those are fine. So let me do this. Open.env. All the way to the bottom. This one stays way down. And all of you can go all the way up. Paddle, 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 paddle. Yes. All right, now I can show you. So we already know where to get the paddle API key and the paddle client side token. Those I did get from the right destination. Those goes under authentication. So you just need this one. For example, I'm using this key right here for AA. That'll be the paddle API key. And the client side token, C118. That's this one right here. And then the paddle webhook secret that we already know where that is located inside notifications and then edit. And that's this one right here. And all the events that that are mentioned in the documentation. Let me go back to the doc pages real quick. Where are the event names? So customer updated, transaction, customer updated. So these are the events that the documentation is referring to. So we need to enable customer updated. That's enabled. Transaction completed. That's this one right here. Am I zoomed in, by the way? Yes. Transaction completed. That's this one right here. And then what was the other one? Transaction updated. Transaction build, cancel, complete, created, paid, past due, updated. That was enabled. Subscription created. We're not working with subscription right now, but it is a good idea to just have all of the subscription related events activated, canceled, created, updated. All of those are enabled here. And yeah, those are all the events. So let's, I'm going to show you what it looks. The response, I'm going to show you that the response is correct now. Hopefully, I haven't touched this since last week. And then what we can do is we are going to create a listener for the webhook event to make sure and to examine what it is that Laravel is updating in the database behind the scenes. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to need a new npm run dev. Here we go. This one is not zoomed in, I can tell. And then I'm going to do this on a terminal because it's big and nice. We can see everything here. Her TTS tt-ads new. And we're going to expose this with her. What was it? Expose or share? Herd share. Here we go. Oh, I have Xdebug enabled. Let me get rid of that. Oop. I was doing some debugging before the stream and I forgot to disable it. By the way, what am I running right now? Remember I changed my version. Yes, I did. So let's switch to PHP 8.2 first and foremost. And let's open PHP 8.2.ini. That's not the one I'm looking for. Open configuration files. 8.2. Here we go. Moment. And go away. Try that again. Clear in her share. There you go. All right, so we have an hour remaining, and let's copy the URL because we have to update that in the webhook. So copy this, head back to paddle, and on the URL, the good thing is that if you update the URL, you don't need to change the key. The key stays the same. The only thing that you need to update is the URL. I should have not, maybe just the beginning, like this. Here we go. All right, so it's that URL plus paddle webhook. Remember that. That's the actual endpoint. Update destination. And now we can go to our application, TTS, TT ads, new ads create. I always forget. Is it example? Test, test. Oh, no, really? Is it Arturo? Or maybe I failed the password. Hold on. Test. Password. Nope. Really? Okay. Okay. Maybe it is Arturo. Yeah. All right. We're here. We're going to create a transaction. This will work now for sure.
This will work now, for sure.
Choose the business type, radio station, text-to-speech service, and select this date. Boom, boom, boom. All right. The only thing I'm worried about is that I'm not running that in... I'm not running this on the exposed webhook. Let's see what happens. Review order. All right, everything works. Now let's keep an eye on this side. Let's do a checkout here.
Transcode just followed. You're amazing.
Transcode, thank you so much for following, man. You're awesome. All right, so we do continue here. And okay, card information. Name of the card. Testing. My tester.
Skasag just followed. You're amazing.
Skasag. Thank you so much for the follow. You're awesome, man. Transcode. Hello, bro. How are you? I'm doing great. How about you? Happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. 12/27. Any date in the future will do the trick. Code is 100. And now let's check here. Oh, as you can see, we already have events coming in. 200, 200. We already have some webhooks, some webhook calls. And if we do another one, how much were there? 3. Let's do another one. Yep, another, oh, quite a few. So in total, for the whole transaction, good here, bro. Stuck with filament problems. Yeah, you and many others. If there's anything I can help with, remember that I have a Discord server. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to go over there under the technical help section of Filament and just pose your question there, and I'll get to it as humanly as possible, as fast as possible. I don't know. I'm not talking today very well. Anyways, yeah, I'm here to help. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 events in total for the whole transaction. So the whole cycle of opening the layout, not the layout, the overlay, and then paying for the whole thing, and then finally completing the transaction. That takes 7 events in total. But at least we have a 200, and that's awesome. From here on, we just need to, what else do we need to do? We should intercept one of those events because we need to update one record in the database that is not related to the whole cashier thing. And by the way, did we even add that column last time? The idea is that first we create a record for the ad, and then that record becomes like pending or not paid, and then we update it once the transaction is complete after we click checkout in the review page. So let me check the table for this. Create ads table here. I am trying to do export action with a panel, but it does not work for systems with a panel and a tenant. I don't know if you have worked on that in your developments in the channel or outside of it. It works perfectly for systems that have a panel and are not tenants. I did a little bit of multi-tenancy in one of my projects. I'm not sure what systems mean. Panel, but it does not work. Systems with a panel and tenant. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the problem is here. Yeah, it's probably I will probably need a bit more context and maybe some code snippets. So yeah, Discord will be the best place to do that. And that will allow me to have some time to look at the codes. You can post links on chat, unfortunately. Oh, the moderator went bananas there. So yeah, you can post links on the chat, unfortunately. So the best place to the best place to post your question with links and the code, etc. It'll be in Discord. Here, let me give you the link for that. Really? You're not? Bruh. Moderator is just dumb today. Stream element. It's a battle of the bots. Stream elements timed out Nightbot for 300 seconds. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's stupid. Either way, if I post a link, it's gonna time me out. Maybe no. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get a link for this. 1 second. Stupid bots. I was working on something with regarding the bots because I remember I had Nightbot and Stream Elements, but I think I think I know what happened. I removed Nightbot as a moderator, so that means that Stream Elements thinks is a regular user, and it's just in the command for Discord was on Nightbot. It's a mess. Just a note to myself, remember to test these things before you go live. Never expire, no limit, generate new link, copy. If you don't allow me to post this, I'm going to make a ruckus. There. I am the super user. So that's the Discord link if you want to use it. I write to personal chat in Discord. Don't worry about the ban in Discord. I'm so sorry about that. It's a long time for ban. Oh man, that's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was going to ban you. Did it really ban you? Ban you? Like banned? Or is it just a timeout? I think it's just a timeout. Yeah, I understand. There's probably a lot of lines of explanation. A timeout? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. For next session. I've been streaming for a while, but the bots thing is still a bit fuzzy for me. I will be back. Yeah, please do. And yeah, I will look at Discord after this session and throughout the week. I'm not sure if I can respond like right away, but definitely within this week, within the next 5 days or so. Buenas noches, Douglas Silvestrini. How you doing, man? Happy Monday. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, we're missing a column here. Add copy, audio file, timestamps, business. I thought I had it in here before. I don't. There should be like an indication that this ad record is not paid because we created first in create ad, but then we have to go and pay for it on a different page. We redirect to ads checkout with the ad ID. And once it's paid, then we can count it as paid and the radio station will put it on air, etc., etc. But yeah, we need a column in that table to identify a record as not paid. Let's just make it a string for now. Status. Hey, welcome back. You have become the first person I unintentionally banned, but congratulations. To be honest, I should keep yeah, I should keep the timeout for links, but I'm gonna see if I can make it less of a timeout because 1 minute and 30 seconds is kind of too long. Maybe 30-second timeout would be nice. Just to, protect the chat. And I definitely have to fix the commands. A bot timing out another bot. That's funny. Okay, so this means I need to wipe the database clean, which, to be honest, was long overdue. So let's do PHP artisan. Migrate fresh -- seed. Bye bye. Oh dear Lord, what now? Oh, right. I need to modify the seed database seeder because that column is not nullable. Where's the add? Where's the add? Where's the add? Add create. Here we go. Schedule add, and let's. Why am I creating an add here? I don't think I should create an add. Anyway, let's treat this add as paid. No, that's not what I want to do. Change inside. This will be the status. Paid. I can make an enum. Yeah, I can make an enum for this later. Not worry about it. Try that again. Awesome. All right. We have a new database. And we have that column. Now, let's modify the create add or the add form component because we have a new column and I'm not using it. So if I try to do anything now, it's going to yell at me. Here. So in the store method, we call form store. And here we call add create. And by default, any add that we create are going to be pending. Let's call it pending. Okay, these two lines I'm not needing anymore. All right. Now let's create an event listener so that we can examine all of the webhook calls that are being made to our application so that we can intercept one specific one. I'm interested in the transaction completed one. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's one of them. Build, cancel, completed. Occurs when a transaction is completed. Its status field changes to completed. Okay, so yeah, I'm interested in this one. When that happens, what is the difference between completed and paid, though? I think I want the completed one, which I'm assuming is after paid. There's not much information on this pop-up. You know what we could do instead? We could log, because again, from here I can't see all of the event, the details of these webhook calls. I don't know which one's which. So therefore I don't know which one happens first. Is any of these a paid one? Is it before or after completed? So what we could do for now to have more visibility on what is happening, we're going to create a listener. But for now, we're just going to log the event name to the log file and just examine it. I think that'll be good. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be some example code of a listener here somewhere. Defining webhook event handlers. Cashier automatically handles subscription cancellation on failed charges, other common pattern webhooks. However, if you have additional webhook events you would like to handle, you may do so. No, I'm sticking with the ones that I want. Both events, webhook received, webhook handled. Both events contain a full payload. Okay, so this is the event, receive and handled. So we have to listen for either of these. Okay, so this is when the webhook is received, the call is received, and this is after it has been handled. Okay. Both events contain a full payload of the paddle webhook. For example, if you wish to handle the transaction build webhook, you may register a listener that will handle that event. Okay, this is the code that I want. Yeah, the payload has an event type, and that's what we are going to log. The event type, and that'll be what we want to know. Okay. Listeners. We just need to use the make listener as artisan command when invoked with the event option. We'll automatically import the proper event class and type hint. So do I, okay, so to make a listener, based on what I'm reading here, I need to do this. I'm gonna do it here. First try. So PHP artisan make listener. What happens if I just do that? Is there like a UI that will help me? Yes. What should the listener be named? How should we call you? Let's call it paddle event listener. What event should be listened for? So that would be, let's start with webhook received. I'm hoping this is the right value. Okay, so created a new file under app listeners, paddle event listener. Let's take a look at that real quick. Paddle event listener. Well, the import class is not correct. Should be Laravel paddle events webhook received. Try that again. Can you please move? Thank you. There you go. That's the right one. We don't need a construct in this case, so we can get rid of that. This is unnecessary, and let's start with stop. I didn't say Siri. Thank you. My iPad just started flashing like, yes? Did you say something? No, I'm not talking to you. Apple Intelligence, my ass. Okay, so let's copy this code here. I'm not really interested in just catching one. So I don't really need all of that code. Let's just do, can I use log here? Info and just log the event payload. Yeah, that's all I want to do. Oh, by the way, do I have pale here? That's, no, not you. Uh, let's use the Laravel pale package so that we can examine the log as things are happening in it. Official documentation. Here we go. Oh, it's already present. Good. Do you want to move this requirement? No. Just cancel, please. Thank you. So I can do PHP artisan pale then, right? That's the one. Yes. All right, cool. Let's get going. Let's create a new ad. All right. Okay, what now? I did add it. What are you talking about? Be okay. Okay. You need to add it to the fillable array. Let's try that again, shall we? This is a test service, radio station, text to speech, date, 1-2, review order, and then checkout. All right, let's take a look at those logs. Oh, it's an array. Yeah. Really? Oh, right, of course. We need to look at specifically, what was it? The event type. Let's see if I get it right. PAM or FAM? Is it PH as in F or PH as in P? Either way, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome. Tell me if I got it right. How do I call you? Sound it out because I can't. All right, that should give us more information on the next step. So let's click continue. I don't even know what the first one was. All right. Transaction updated. I don't know this one, which one. I'm not really interested probably. So there is a transaction updated and then a transaction ready. Tester. Test phase. 1227 100. Any new information? No. So when I click pay, what do we get? Okay, so it's paid, completed, and then updated. So I'm probably going to do it on this one. When I get a transaction completed event, then I will mark the add record as paid. All right, we can close this. I'll leave it there. No, never mind. So if, oh, but I'm gonna need more information on this. I need to know the ad record. What kind of information do we have here? Items, array, price ID, an ID. Is there a way I can send something? Send a parameter to Paddle so that Paddle gives it back to me on transaction completed. Let's go and check. Let's see. Paddle sandbox, billable, API keys, Paddle.js, currency confirmation, quick start selling products, checkout sessions, price previews, customer default, subscriptions, Paddle webhooks, simple charges. I don't see anything. Right here. Cashier also emits events dedicated to the type of webhook received. In addition to the full payload, from Paddle, they also contain the relevant models. That's what I need. That were used to process the webhooks, such as the billable model, the subscription, or the receipt. I probably need the billable model. If I have the billable model, I have the user and I have the user ad. Hello, Tuto. Thank you so much for your cashier tutorial, for the cashier tutorial you made. Oh, that's no problem. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching it. You're awesome, dude. And welcome, Harold the Free. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for joining. Happy Monday. I think I'm gonna do one of those. That tutorial was really good or was well received. I think I'm gonna do one for Paddle. I mean, that was Cashier with Stripe. That was a tutorial. So I think I'm gonna do, and now that I have a lot more information about cashier with paddle, maybe we can do another version of the same tutorial, but this time using paddle instead. Now that I know how it works. Of course, you're seeing it live right now, but some people may prefer to see a distilled version of it. I'm still going to do it live though. So let's see, customer updated. Now transaction completed. What does this? So they also contain the relevant models that were used. So what does the transaction completed look like? Can you give me an example, please? Yeah, great. I mean, yeah, that's the name of the event. But if I try to create an event class for the transaction completed event, where do I pass the user? Is it coming in here? In the handle? Well, I guess I won't know if I don't try, right? It would have been really nice if you at least provide one example of one of these events being handled, just like this one, but with the user. I'm going to leave that one there, but I'm going to create another one. This time it's going to be, let's call it transaction completed. Listener. That's as good as name as any. The event, I'm going to copy the entire path this time. Jeez. Laravel paddle events transaction completed. Can I inject the user in here? Yes, it will be cool, but the problem now is that the job market right now, it's really hard. Yeah, I have to try to find a job as an entry level dev, but the number of rejection is kind of 100%. Well, that sucks. But hey, um, do you know why they're rejecting you? Like, this is an advice that I heard that it may help you with the next the next application, as to every time you get a rejection, try and find out why and try to get some feedback about what is it that what is it in what is it about your qualifications that did not match what they were looking for. Is there something about your resume that is not clicking with them? Like, try to get some feedback just so that you know, okay, I have to change this, modify this, adjust this tactic, maybe update the resume or something like that. In that way, maybe the rejection rate will go down to 90, or even if it's just one, you only need one, right? You only need one person to say yes. So at least you will have some more information as to what is it that you need to do different. They said the number of applications is too much, and they had find a better person. That's not really helpful, to be honest. There should be at least something that they can say about why was the other person better than you? What was it that the other person had that you don't, so that you can improve on that area? But if it don't, if that's just things that you can ask. If they don't give you too much information back, then they're just feeding you bullshit, and you probably don't want to work there anyway. So that's good. But yeah, I hope you find a job as soon as possible, and don't give up. Just keep trying. Eventually, someone will say yes. Trust me. I hope this works. Let's give it a try. Let's create another ad. Let's create. Okay, no errors. Let me check the logs here. Yeah. Too few arguments for function. App listener transaction computer listener has one passed in. How many did you expect? See, that's the problem. Give me an example. Really pray the situation get better. It will. It will. No matter how bleak the situation seems, these two shall pass. Mm. Too few arguments. How many arguments are you expecting? I pass. What do you mean one passed? I passed two. Thank you so much for the love, by the way. I can feel it. Yeah, I passed two. Transaction completed event. The user. Can I see this real quick? Oh, it's called billable? Oh, no. Okay. So it's called billable. And then transaction, and then the payload. Ah, all you have to do is look at the code. All right. So let's pass in the model is the first parameter, then the transaction, and then the payload. Let's see. Let's try this way. Let's create one more time. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm-mm. Mm. What the hell? Where is the rest? What happened? This never. Why this? Why did this never happen? Hmm. I'm doing React on Fridays. So this project, I decided to go with Livewire. Livewire is the one language that I am most accustomed to at the moment, and I really like it. But I am using another project for Fridays to teach myself React with inertia. I think I'm doing something wrong here. I think what I'm meant to do is access the event billable email. So this event class here is the one that gets passed into the listener. And this event has the billable model, the transaction, and the payload. So I can access all three within the class. I think I was doing it the wrong way. I don't think, I'm sure I was doing it the wrong way. And in fact, just to get less information on the log, I'm just going to not do this. All right. Let's create one more ad, shall we? And actually, let's clear the screen. It's too cluttered right now. Here we go. Review order. Continue. There we go. Mm, 7 and 100. Here we go. A, check. Come on, give it to me. Almost. Okay, that one was on me, totally.
Third time is the charm, or the fifth.
All right, this one will work. Mm -hmm. All right, so we have the user. And as we know, oh, but where? This is not going to be good. I don't think the user is going to be enough. A senior dev who doesn't know how to react, I suppose you just focus on writing the next great code instead, rather than following what the enterprise wants. It's not really about what the enterprise wants. It's more like something for me. I'm sure that when you're looking for a job, you usually want to focus on the job, on what the job wants, not just the enterprise uh, as a whole, but what does the company wants on their application. Do they want a React developer? Do they want a PHP developer? Do they want a Vue.js developer? Do they want all three of them? In my case, I'm a PHP developer, always has been. That's my main job. But I do like to learn new things every now and then. And that's why I'm going for React. It's not that I'm focused on what the industry wants. It's more like, what do I need to do my job, right? If I need to learn something new to do my job, then I will learn it. If I want to learn something new just for the sake of it to keep my brain active, then yeah, that's also valid. That's mainly because that's mainly the reason why I never tried React, or maybe I tried it once, didn't click with it, and just sticked with Vue at the time. But now and yes, it's very popular, and I'm kind of liking it, to be honest. So I'm not saying that I'm going to use it at my work or I'm going to switch 100% to React, but at least I'm finding it very entertaining and rewarding. The learning experience. That's what I like. So it's funny. I don't see myself as a senior developer. I don't know. That phrase kind of creates a separation. Like there is the senior devs and there is the junior devs. There's just devs. We all know different things. Some of us have more experience than others, but that's just a time constraint. I mean, you're starting, you're going to get experience, you're going to get a job, you're going to be in the industry for a while, but you're never going to stop being a dev. And if you start trying to label yourself as I am a senior developer or I'm just a junior developer, no, you are a developer, and you are starting in the industry. There is no need to label yourself as less than others. You're just starting out, or maybe, yeah, there are people that will know more than you, but that's not a bad thing. That means that there is opportunity for you to learn and grow from other developers regardless of their status. Maybe a junior developer can actually teach you something new from time to time. So yeah, it's that the term senior developer is kind of I don't really see myself like that. I'm just a dev, and I'm as dumb as anyone else. We all make the same mistakes, no matter how much time you are in the industry, and no matter how much time of experience you have, you always make mistakes, and that's okay because that's how you learn every day. Trying to think, how am I going to get back to the ad once I have this event? Because the payload does not have it. As far as I know, this is not what I'm looking for. Yeah, the payload does not have it. All I have is the user. The transaction probably isn't it. And then there is the payload, but there is nothing in the payload. I wonder if I can send something in the payload that is going to come back. And yeah, that's what I need to find. If you would like to initiate a product purchase for a customer, you may use the checkout method. That's fine. After generating the checkout session, you may use cashier's provided paddle button. Yeah. A checkout session has custom data. That's what I need. Custom data method, allowing you to pass any custom data you wish to the underlying transaction creation. Please consult the paddle documentation to learn more about the options available to you when passing custom data. Okay. Let's check it out. Come on. Not getting any younger. Is the internet okay? Because this is way too slow. Bitrate looks fine. YouTube looks good. So it's just you? Come on, buddy. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. I'll do it my way. Here, custom data. Should be the same on any event, I'm hoping. I've been chatting away in the comments like I'm a coffee shop, but just realized I haven't even asked for a project summary. Oh, okay. Just let me get this first, and then I'll give you a quick summary of the project. 1 second. Event ID, event type, occur, data, status, origin, collection mode, items, checkout, notification. There is no custom data here. Oh, here, custom data, your own structure key value data. Okay, I can just pass the add ID in that. So, summary. So, in my country, there is a web page that is called mianuncio.cr. That's basically myad.cr. It's a chain of radio stations that offer this service where you can go in, log in, and you can create radio station ads. How it works here is basically the same thing. You have a form and you can redact your own event or your ad for whatever you're selling, an event, etc., etc. What happens here is that after you pay for it, there is a radio person that will do a voiceover of your ad, record that, and then put it on the air at the times that you selected. So I thought, why don't we make it worse? And instead of using a person doing a voiceover, let's do text to speech and create the ad that way. And let's charge the same price. So yeah, I'm using Livewire and OpenAI's text to speech to generate that. And that's basically the project. it's basically just a learning experience for me and hopefully something useful for you guys to learn about text to speech and the paddles uh, payment package. All right, so what I need to do in this case is I'm going to go to the add form. I think that's place. No, actually should be in the checkout page. So here I'm creating the paddles checkout session using the logged in user because the logged in user has the billable model or the billable trait attached to it. That means that I have access to the checkout method from paddle, sorry. I'm passing in the price ID. This should be on a configuration file later on. But that means I can, let me restructure this real quick since I'm going to add another key here. I can add custom data, right? Hold on. Did I lose it? Here. Oh, it's just a call to another function. Okay, okay. So checkout, then custom data. It'll be an array. Let's send add ID. We can access this, add ID. How do I need to know exactly how the payload looks like. Let me see. It's got to be something in documentation. I need to know where in the payload that I get back that is that value going to be. You know what? Maybe. How about simulate webhooks? No. Payload. Errors, webhooks. API reference, payload, simulations. No. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go back to the listener. And I'm just going to DD or let's do a var dump of the event payload. That should give me an idea of how this looks. And now that I'm sending custom data, I'm going to know where exactly in the payload that I'm getting back, I can find that custom data. Right. Huh? What are you talking about? 928. What? What are you saying? Hey, the Jade man, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Good morning to you. Good evening for me. I'm doing great. How are you? Hope you're having a great Monday today. For you, it's going to be Tuesday, I think. Interesting. Why are you complaining here? Unexpected token. What do you mean, unexpected token? There is the opening, there is the closing, there is the opening, there is the closing. There's nothing unexpected about this. Oh dear God. All right, let me see that log. Oh, this is too big. Nope, this is too much. Let's create a new one. Do you go away? The annoying part about this process is that every time I test, I have to create a new ad, and it's just getting repetitive and annoying. just to get a new error. Getting faster at it though. Can I refresh here? You didn't create any log? What? What? Oh dear God. Really? Give me patience, God. You didn't even say anything, apparently. Well, we do have a couple of 500s here. Anyway, let's try this again. You know what I should do instead? Maybe I can try and run a debug session. That'll be a lot faster. Again, just need to see the payload. That's all I want. I just need to see the payload array, and I want to see that at ID reflected. And where can I find it? If I have that, then I can just update that record. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I don't ask for much. Didn't stop. That's great. That's just great. Is there something in the log? No. Oh my God, why are you being so difficult this time around? Hmm. I guess I should start by testing that this thing is working. First of all, yeah, there is the xdebug. Yes, yes. Let's head out to create ad. Can I stop here? Yes, good. So this is working. Let me go back to the previous paddle event listener because I know for a fact this one was working too. Just add a stopping point, a breakpoint there. Restart just for good measure, and let's give it another go. Oh, it's not stopping. Did I lose the link? Is that what's screwing me over? No. Well, maybe. Hmm. Because I stopped receiving events. And I look at the log now. Something that was working before is not working anymore. So I guess I think I lost. How long have I been streaming? Yeah, that's probably it. Those things leave for like an hour or so. So I think that's what's happening. The exposed link expired. Here's something for you. Why did the Laravel developer bring a ladder to work? I don't know. Do tell. I don't think I'm gonna like this. Oh, look, it stopped. Noise. Event, payload, data. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Still, because they wanted to reach new heights in their coding. Bit of a reach, but I'm gonna give it to you. Oh my God, stop. So that means, okay, we can stop this. That means I should have something on the log now. Please tell me I do. Please tell me I do. Please tell me I do. Do. Yes. Well, kinda. Because the data dump didn't work, but at least now I can stop there and at least look at it. Okay, you can go away. You can go away as well. Let's take a look at you. All right, let's start this again. And listener, here we go. Let's do this again. I don't know. Why do Laravel developers make great friends? Mm, oh dear Lord, why are you like this? Doesn't even make sense. They always know how to handle your routes. Please stop. Here we go. All right. We're making progress. So we have event. We have payload. We have data. We have ID. We have items, origin, status, details, checkout payments, custom data. There it is. Boom. So all I have to do then is access event, payload. No, wait. No, yeah. Event payload, data, custom data, add ID. If I put this in a watch, check the value, 11. Okay, cool. Well, I'll give you proximity, the advantages of proximity, but to say that it was because of the joke, I don't know. Your joke happened while the problem was solved. I'll give you that one. Okay, we can stop this and we can start making some progress. So, oh, by the way, let's go to this one here. No, that one's fine. Now we can get the add with add find. We need to import that. Come on, give me add models. There you go. Find. And then we can say add, update. Wait, we can say add status equals. What did we say? Paid? Yes, let's go with paid. And then just say add save. All right. For this, I'm going to need the database. Let me open Tinkerwell real quick. This is ID 11. Probably we are going to create a new one. Okay, one more add. This one, we are going to see the change. All right, that created a record, okay? We run add find 12. There you go, 12, ending. Now let's do the checkout part. Continue. We know this already. And then pay. Let's go back here and refine that. Paid. That's all I wanted. Okay, cool. So we have pretty much all of the flow complete. We have the webhooks working. We can intercept a transaction completed event coming from Paddle into our application and modify the add status from pending to paid because we know that the transaction was completed. That's the event that we're listening for. With this information, now I think we can move on to, I think, the last part of this project, which is kind of the, I'm going to say this more or less the easiest part, which is just give the user a list of ads with the corresponding status and the ability to pay a pending ad from that list, which is pretty much just taking the user from that list to the checkout page and then pay and then go back. From there, maybe we can implement some kind of billing information, but that's secondary. That's just icing on the cake. But yeah, we can move on to the list. Oh, who's that?
AZ, Raven65, subscribed to the channel. You're amazing.
A said, thank you so much for subscribing. You are indeed amazing. All right, so we're going to make a pause here and we are going to let the list as a goal for Wednesday. What do you say? We've been streaming for 1 hour and 51 minutes and we made good progress. Awesome. Yep. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me. If you found any of this helpful, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, follow me on Twitch if you're not doing so already, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. And if you're on Twitch, hold on because we're rating someone, as always. Give me a second, and while we wait, let's put in some music. See who is saying today. Who is live today? Yeah, nothing much. I think we're gonna go to the ferret stream. Always cute, always cute. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great Monday. For anyone who's Tuesday, I hope you have a great day regardless. And I hope you have a great rest of the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night. Bye.